Hi guys, DevilHunterXYZ, and today I am playing Moss 2. Yeah, the direct sequel to the Moss. You remember Moss, the cute little adventure game with a mouse named Quill, trying to save her uncle from within the castle controlled by Sarffog. Remember that? Yeah, so this is the direct sequel to it. And pretty much is a direct sequel because we're in the same exact library. I mean, it is exactly the same. And I like to say this is kind of like Hogwarts library because it kind of reminds me of that mostly. I mean, you even got the first book. Yeah, you got the first book right there. Ugh. Gotta move this. I have like a bunch of wires coming out, sorry. I got like my microphone, I got my microphone, I got my headset, all in order, mostly. But like, I'm trying not to step on anything here. Yeah, we got you got the dust, even behind here we got the original fragments, memory fragments, so it pretty much is pretty much a direct sequel.
We remember you, dear reader, even if you do not remember us. You see, this is no ordinary book. Within these pages lives a hero, one who could determine all our fates. She needs a reader who knows just how important they truly are. Shall we begin?
Yes, we shall begin. Even kind of showing the footprints where she left off.
Every war in Moss begins and ends with the Five Glass. And on the Cinder Night, the Arcane tried to take them all. Sir Argus, commander of the King's Guard, sacrificed everything that night to ensure the King's Glass was safe. The sprites, too, had their own glass to protect, and their great champion did so until his final breath. The story of his glass would resume much later when young Quill of the Clearing, out on one of her humble adventures, found what the sprite champion concealed in death. When she showed her uncle Argus the green glass, everything changed. He understood well the gravity of her find, and rushed off to seek counsel with the sprites. But Argus was captured by the Arcane, and so the Starthing Aduran came to Quill with a promise to lead her to her uncle. Quill knew of Starthings only from campfire tales of magic and mischief. Yet still she decided to follow. Quill knew her uncle needed her, but not just her. You see, Quill was bonded by the glass to a reader, a soul whose gifts proved the perfect complement to the young hero. Together, they were twofold. They embarked on a perilous journey. The Arcane's pursuit was relentless, and Quill barely survived. Aduran, who had become a friend of sorts, was not as fortunate, ending up in the jaws of Sarffog. Sarffog was the Arcane's most ruthless general, and at the very gates of the castle seized on that Cinder Night, the twofold heroes slayed the monstrous serpent and rescued Argus from captivity. But the Arcane do not end with Sarffog. The one who leads them will not relent until the 5 glass are in their clutches. And that will unravel this world. Our fate rests with Quill. She needs a true partner by her side. And we hope that is you, dear reader. So let us begin at the castle, where Quill and her uncle must brave the Arcane to retrieve the King's Glass, still hidden away after all these years. Or so they hope.
Ooh, that's bright. Well, you know, Durin is still alive.
Oh, Ghostface? You're still here? Then you should have this. You can thank me later. Or maybe before. Who knows?
Yep, I mean, left a...
Quill searched the castle entrance for her uncle's sword. He'd insisted they'd never reach the King's Glass without it. Quill was shocked to find it hiding in plain sight. She must have missed it last time around. After all, she'd been a bit preoccupied.
Together, we can accomplish anything.
Said Quill, looking up to her reader.
I couldn't have defeated this monster without you. Thank you for being here with me.
Oh, sure thing.
She'd left Uncle Argus alone for too long. He could be in grave danger.
Yeah, so pretty much exactly where we left off on the first game, the first book. Pretty much just a continuation of the story. Yeah. So we just defeated Sarffog at the end of the first game and kind of rescued Uncle Argus.
They had to hurry. Her poor uncle was too injured to defend himself should the Arcane find him again.
Alright. Actually, I think I'm going to kind of make this... I'm going to try to make this a 100% completion type thing. I think really my goal here is just to get all the dust and all the fragments. I mean, I just completed this game not too long ago, so it's still... most of it's still fresh in my mind. Yeah, so I'm gonna first make this like a 100% completion slash guide. I guess for those who want to know where everything is located. As honestly, there really wasn't much of a real guide out there, to be honest. And it took me a little bit of time to figure out some locations of the fragments and the dust, but I mean, I managed to figure it out. Of course, I won't be able to do trophies since I already got all the trophies accomplished. I mean, granted, I could just create a new account if I really wanted to do that, but I don't want to waste time doing that again. And besides, for the most part, the trophies are relatively easy to figure out. I don't remember... I don't really remember this at all first time going through the castle. We just jumped straight into, like, a long hallway. But I'm just assuming that maybe we skipped through most of it the first time around. I kind of love how Quill still has the green gauntlet. Although granted, in the first game there was kind of a slight garden-esque DLC, which if you completed, you get yourself a different armor and a new sword. Unfortunately, I guess that wasn't considered canon. Okay. Just destroy whatever you can. Gotcha. If I remember, there was 350 pieces of dust to collect, 350, and there was 48 fragments. And of course, actually, as the reader, I can actually help. I can help rate things. Luckily, as the reader, because you are part of the story as well. Yeah, the controls are pretty much the same. Square to attack, X to jump, square and X at the same time to do dashes, or attack and then you can dodge. Alright. Okay. Of course the puzzles... Yeah, there's going to be plenty of puzzles throughout this game. Some of them are... Well, they're going to start out easy, but then they're going to work their way in terms of difficulty. Got some more over there. Got some boxes. Okay. Gotta open the crate. Actually, I see some more stuff over here. Alright, so what I'm gonna need to do is climb up here. I love how she's enjoying herself. Alright. Trying to make sure I got everything. Got the first fragment. All right.
Quill was relieved to find him safe.
You found my sword.
You wouldn't believe where it was. You know, I never realized just how huge Sarffog was.
Shh! Lower your voice, Quill. We're not safe. He could be anywhere. The king's glass hides beneath the throne. We must move quickly and quietly. Your reader. Are they still here?
Yes, Uncle. They're right by my side.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Twofold. We aren't afraid of the Arcane.
I see.
He said with a hint of pride.
Now, keep your ears open and your sword ready. We must get to the throne.
Well, I got my green sword again. Just trying to check if there was anything else. I don't think there was. No, I don't think there was. All right.
No sign of the Arcane here.
That's what worries me.
Uncle, look out!
Oh no.
I can't see you, but I know you're up there, Reader. Please, she's in your hands now.
I guess a quick tutorial on how to heal once again. Just go to Snoop.
Quill, you're far too important to risk yourself for me. The greater good must always come before matters of the heart.
Quill didn't understand. He was her family. He'd always come first. But she knew better than to argue.
Yeah, I love how they gave a little tutorial on how to heal. Just have the reader make contact with Quill. Just keep in mind though, you only can afford 3 hits. But I mean, it honestly kind of getting knocked out doesn't really mean game over per se. It just means you restart from last checkpoint. Alright, I think that is everything here. Gotta pull the lever. Maybe. Maybe pull the lever.
Go on ahead. I'll stay a few steps behind. You focus on getting to the throne.
Alright. I guess I'll meet you there. Okay, I'm sensing potential battle. Don't forget about your basic combos. That's 2. Seems like we're getting close, I can tell you that. Don't think there was anything else here. I don't think there was. Well, of course, letting you know you can actually make contact. As the reader, you can grab enemies and manipulate them in certain ways. I mean, that's just the thing you gotta keep in mind, that you as the reader, the actual player controlling the game, are part of the game as well. Okay. I think that was everything around here. Okay. I think what I need to do I gotta get to that lever on the other side. And hopefully, I don't think there was anything else here. I don't think. Well, it'd be great if the jumping physics work. Nothing. Okay. I mean, I don't exactly remember where the dust is located per se, but I'll eventually get all of it.
Quill was awestruck. This was the legendary throne room, the same room where her uncle was once knighted by the king.
Well, I guess I can say welcome to the hub world. Yeah, so unlike the first Moss game where it was just kind of a linear adventure from point A to point B. Here is kind of more like a pseudo open world type adventure where you have different forks in the road, different paths to choose from, more or less. Okay. Alright, making progress. Actually, you know what? The stained glass on the windows, on the walls here, I mean, they actually can indicate how many pieces of the fragments you've collected. I mean, each one contains 8. And of course, we got like kind of like the first game. We got 6 chapters to go through. So I mean, at least that's kind of a good indicator to let you know how close or far away you are. Alright, well, I mean, everything seems a little overwhelming with all these indicators and whatnot, but I mean, we're gonna ease our way through it.
All clear.
She called back to her uncle.
I've waited years for this moment. By all that's good in this world, I hope it's still locked.
Hooray, the first chapter done. About 36, 4. I mean, you won't be able to collect all the fragments, you know, immediately, because you're going to need additional skills to you know, get some of the fragments and some of the you know, some of the dust. You know, I mean, you just won't be able to collect it all immediately. But like I said, since this is kind of more or less a pseudo open world, I mean, you can actually come back and you can actually go back to certain locations, even later chapters, and actually get some of the fragments and dust that you may have missed, or most likely will miss. But I mean, that's kind of a good structure. I kind of like that compared to just a linear start to finish adventure. But yeah, the journey has only just begun. Alright guys, this is DevilHunterXYZ, and until next time.